Hey guys, welcome back to the Motion Raceworks YouTube channel. Today we are talking about how to convert your old Motion Raceworks column to have the new quick release. It's surprisingly simple. You don't really need anything new outside of this new nylon bushing and of course the new quick release. So if you look at these two quick releases, if you haven't seen a quick release, I suggest you check out the video right now in the description below. We'll put a link. But you can notice that our quick release welds on the outside. We very deliberately did that because it's easier to make it a true part. That means it doesn't move around like this. And it also isn't dependent on the thickness of the tubing. Everybody seems to have a different tubing thickness, and even there's a variation within when you buy it new from the mill that changes. So a lot of times we used to have to turn down these quick release stubs, as we call them, before we welded them. So this was welded on the outside. This is a new Motion Raceworks one, and this one welds on the inside and just basically has a joint right there. We also used to use a washer, and that's what would keep the column from basically pushing through the steering shaft. So the old bushing that's in your column currently will look just like this. So you can see it actually rides between the washer and the nylon bushing. That's essentially what retained the shaft from pushing all the way through, like I said. This one actually has a machined washer built into it so that it's always true, rides super smooth on this nylon bushing, as you can see right there. How do you switch your old column to the new column? The nice thing, if you look at these two steering shafts, you're essentially going to see this as being this is, from here down is the same shaft. So you can essentially cut off the shaft right at this washer and then go ahead and just slide the new quick release shaft over the outside and weld it. So you don't actually need a new inner steering shaft. You cut it off flush there, take this, which is obviously going to be separate, slide it over the top of it and weld it like you would normally weld it, and then you're going to pull the old bushing out by whatever means you want to go ahead and do that, and put the new one in. You can see it's substantially larger because this part actually sits down below, whereas the washer used to sit there. I'll actually put this back. So essentially when you put this new quick release hub on there, or the spline part, you'll never actually see the weld anymore, whereas the weld was exposed before. So you're not going to shorten the column. You don't have to add a new inner shaft. You don't have to buy a new piece, any of that stuff, which makes it super easy because you don't have to re-drill or re-weld where the U-joint goes on down below. And it's a quick and easy job that you can do at home with some pretty simple hand tools, so long as you have a welder. And it's really easy to update. It kind of was almost on accident, but I just wanted to show you guys how simple it actually was, and the fact that if you buy the new quick release from us and that new nylon bushing, both of which I'll put a link in the description below, you're all set and you have everything you need to accomplish the job. Hopefully this video helps you guys. Just because you have a column you purchased from us before doesn't mean you can't use the new quick release. This thing is the most popular product we have right now. It's super easy to put on in the car. This new pattern just makes it really easy to line up. You're not fighting with splines, you're not fighting with keys. It's easy to do in the dark, in the staging lanes, all that stuff. And it has way less play than a lot of the other brands on the market, and has a 5 and 6 bolt steering wheel pattern in it, so you don't have to choose. And if you choose a different steering wheel later and it has a different pattern, chances are it's a 5 or 6 bolt. So it makes your life really easy, really adaptable, and really modular. Hopefully that helps you guys. We'll see you next time.